Good morning, people. Unfortunately, today don't look like it's going to be a good day for shooting some pictures today. Um, Came outside and the weather looks kind of dim. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks kind of dim. But I wanted to talk about, so far what I've been shooting when I've been taking pictures. What I take pictures with. I take pictures with a 24 millimeter Canon Rebel T6. I think that's for entry level camera because I just started. It's not really that bad. I usually like to stick with one lens. So far, the 24 millimeter at 2.8 has been doing pretty good for me. I actually kind of like it. I like the fact that you gotta get close. A lot of people be in fear of getting close when they taking pictures of their subjects, but I suggest that you get close. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I don't think you should. You're gonna feel some type of fear sometimes getting so close to people, but you gotta explain to the person like, hey, listen, I'm taking pictures because, I like the way you look. Because sometimes you might run into some people who don't like their pictures taken or whatever case may be, but in public, you're allowed to take pictures of people as long as you're not selling them, for an ad or anything like that. But if you do run into a situation where you might get close and someone asks you like, hey, what are you doing with my picture, or why are you taking my picture, just calmly explain to them like, hey, listen, I like the way you looked, I like your outfit, I liked whatever intrigued you about that particular person. Don't get hostile or whatever, and sometimes people might ask you to delete the picture, but I think that's more of something that you could do, you could choose to do whether you want to or not. But most of the time, like, you shouldn't have no problem with deleting it. I mean, unless it's one of them pictures that you really, really like. But I suggest that you get real close to your subjects, because you want that candid moment. You actually want that moment where you can, actually see your work. It's like I said, you don't have to ask for permission, but some candid pictures you might want to ask. Don't be sneaky about it, or don't be trying to be like incognito, because people will have feel some type of way about that. I suggest that you shoot head on, meaning like just pull your camera up, bop, 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 take a couple shots. And I try not to look at my subjects when I shoot. Now I might look through my eye finder and see how their reaction is or whatever the case may be, but I try to look straight past them like as if I'm shooting something behind them. But if you do run into a situation where someone asks you like, hey, why are you taking my picture? You can't do that, you gotta ask for permission. What I usually like to do is I'll show them the back of the screen or the LCD and show them, hey, look, listen, I'm a photographer, I do street photography, I just like to get candid moments or whatever the case may be. I didn't mean to offend you. Things like that. I liked your look. Just keep it nice and calm. If you, run into a situation where you got somebody really irate or whatever the case may be, and you feel like, you in harm, but you got a good picture, or someone's going to harm you or things like that, but you got a good picture, I would stand my ground depending on the situation and just say, look, hey, you in public space, and I took your picture because I liked your look and things of that nature. But so far, I haven't really ran into situations like that. I may have ran into people saying stuff like, hey, you're taking pictures or whatever. And I have no problem with sharing and giving my, my Instagram or social media platform so they can see exactly what I'm doing with these particular photos. But I suggest just get out there and just shoot and just take pictures. I try to linger around and when I take pictures or whatever the case may be. So tip, get closer to your subjects, get close as you can, and get those candid moments. And I'm sure the closer you get, the better the outcome. So for today, that's the tip I had today. Hopefully I can get out here. Right now in Philadelphia it's kind of gloomy, so I really want to get out and shoot today. It's supposed to be some type of block party today, so hopefully I can get out there and see what's going on. But don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and subscribe. Hit the like button. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And until we meet again, I'll probably come back and tell y'all some other tips. Maybe I might give y'all a POV of me actually shooting. one of these days. So I'm out.